you doing? What day is it today? It's Friday. How are you doing? Have you been spotting all of the snails outside? My garden is covered in snails. When I was doing my gardening when it was sunny, I found loads of snails and they were all tucked up in their shell. I think it was too hot for them. I think they were hibernating. They were all tucked up, so I put them under a bush, made sure they were safe from the birds. And the little bit of rain, well, we've had a lot of rain. All the rain that we've had, I opened my door and there were snails everywhere. There must have been over 100. Just chomping away on my garden. Nom, 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 eating everything. But they seemed pretty happy, so can't disturb them, can I? And all of the birds have got some nice nuts and seeds to eat, so they don't need to eat the snails. So that's been my week. How have you been? I hope you've had a nice time. Right, shall we get on with some phonics then? Our last one. So our last lesson on compound words, we're just going to have a look at a few more and the different root words that we can use, and we can join them up with other words to make compound words. But first, we will just have a look at our tricky words, and then we're going to play a game with the tricky words, and it's going to be, I've not given it a name actually. We'll call it tricky word missing letter tricky words. That's what the game's called today. So I'm going to have some tricky words and they're going to have some letters missing, and you've got to guess which word it is. Okay? So we'll start with our new tricky word, reading, but then for the game we're going to use our old ones. Okay, let's see if you can remember how to read these. Here we go. Because, thought, laughed, friends, mouse, any, who, eyes, water, work, where, different, through, please, again, many, last one, once. This is what goes at the beginning of our fairy tales. Once upon a time there was a beautiful princess called Rapunzel. Rapunzel, is she a princess? I don't know. Right, let's play. I've not got a song for this one. I do apologise. Missing letter tricky words. I can't remember what I called it. Anyway. Carry on, Miss Baldwin. Right, here we go. What could this word be? You got it, you can write it down if you want. Do you know the letter that's missing? People! Well done if you got that right. Good job. How about... what could this tricky word be? With a letter missing. What does it say? Said. Well done, it had an I missing. Okay, how about this one? done. Are these okay? Are they too hard? I can't judge it. I hope they're not too hard. What about this one? I've not left myself much room there, have I? Are we ready? Squeeze it in. Have. Oh, this one's gonna be a hard one. It's a 2-letter word. It starts with a S. So. Well done. There. Well done. And we'll do one more. Last one. Oh, my headband's hurting. Could this one be? One. Well done if you got those. Very good job. With my board out. Well done. Right, let's have a look at some more root words that we can put together with another word to make a compound word. Where did we get to yesterday? I can't remember. Right, we'll start with this one. I don't think we did this one. So, we have, did we? I can't remember if we did it. If we did it, I do apologise. So we have the word, just the one, I. Can you think of any compound words that start with I? I. What are these? I'll write down some words. I. So, how about if we had ball to I? We get eyeball. What about brow? Eyebrow. What about lash? Eyelash. And last one, how about glass? Eyeglass. Well done. Lost my little scrappy bit of tissue. Right, let's have a look at another root word. Oh, this is a good one. You know what this one says? Wind. Can you think of any words that start with wind? Okay. I need to stop starting them so far away. So we have, what about, oh, battery's running out. What about mill? Windmill. Windmill. What about sock? Do you remember Sophia made one last year, didn't she? Wind sock. Windsock. What about storm? Windstorm. And what about swept? Windswept. That's how I look today. Means you look like you've been blown around in the wind if you look windswept. That's just me all the time, isn't it? A lot of the time I am windswept. I have been out in the rain today, so that's my excuse for looking windswept today. I'm rain swept. If that's the thing. Bedraggled would be a good word to describe my appearance. Miss Baldwin looks rather bedraggled. Right. Our next root word is sea. Can you think of any compound words that start with sea? Think about what you might find at the beach or under the sea. So, what compound word do we get if we put together sea and horse? Seahorse. How about sea and weed? Seaweed. How about sea and side? Seaside. How about sea and sick? Seasick. Oh, that's not a nice one, is it? Oh, seasick. Well done. Oh, 2 more. The next one is hand. Hand is our root word. Can you think of any compound words that start with hand? I can't remember the other ones. Well, we'll just have 2. Sorry, they've just jumped out of my mind. Hand and stand. Handstand. Hand and shake. Handshake. Well done. Sorry about that. My mind just went blank. And our final root word is head. Can you think of any words that we can join on to head to make a compound word? I'm wearing one and it's hurting my head. So we've got, Miss Baldwin's getting a head and ache. Headache. What about a head and band? Headband. I don't know what this is. Oh, I've got another one. Oh, yeah. Sorry, just having a conversation with myself. Head and line. Headline, like the headlines of the news. Head and phones, what does that make? Headphones. And last one, head and light. Headlight that you'd find on a car. Well done. So those are lots of our root words. I wonder if you can find any other root words that come at the beginning of compound words. Maybe just have a think. I know there are a lot more. Right, we've nearly finished. Are you ready to read some sentences for me? And even if you are feeling like an absolute superstar, you could write one for me. It's only a short one, okay? Oops. So you're going to read this one first. Can you read this for me? Come closer. Read it together. I like seaweed on my fish. How strange. What a silly sentence. Are you ready to write one now? Can you write the sentence, I want to play football with Miss Baldwin? Can you write that? Can you remember how to spell my name? I want to play football with Miss Baldwin. You can have a check at mine for some of the spellings. I want to play football with you, Jenny. I miss playing football with you. We made a good team. I want to play football with Miss Baldwin. I want to play football with Jenny. Oh, well done, Jenny. You are a superstar. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and might get to talk to you on Monday. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Be exciting. You don't have to talk to me. You know very well that I can do all the talking. But usually you're a bit of a chatterbox as well, aren't you? Okay, Jenny, have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your Friday and enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.